All right, guys, we're back. It's game day 3 of game week 5. The NBA is on the way. If you've not yet caught up, we have left you behind. We had a couple of games in game day 3 of game week 5, and it went well for me. As you can see right there, game day 3, I managed to score 256 points, and the average was well below my score at 171, which is a very good score right there. I had a full squad, and of course you can see Nikola Jokic there giving me 68, George giving me 50, VJ Edgecombe giving me 50, Mitchell automatically being subbed for Jewel Holiday, who didn't play, and of course gave me 37, and of course Tyrese Maxey, who gave me 56 right there. As you can see, I had Cockburney on the bench, managed to get 18 in this one. So of course the day kicked off with Houston Rockets taking on Cleveland Cavaliers. We have highlights of that one, but just a look at some of the people that ruled the day. You can see there Sengun continues to be very reliable, and becoming a player that you could build around, as a matter of fact, because as you can see, he's averaging 55 points, fantasy points in the last 3 games, as you can see right there. So in this game tonight against the Cavs, he led the way, had a double scoring 28 points in the game, and of course 11 rebounds right there, as you can see, and 7 assists for his squad, giving him a total of 58 points in the game. And sometimes he actually handles the ball, crosses over, takes the ball over. Durant scored 29 fantasy points, scoring 20 in the game right there. Then of course DeAndre Hunter, the sharpshooter from Atlanta. Okay, he came from Atlanta to join this team, and he's actually doing well in the Cavs right there. You can see he managed to score 25 points, 33 fantasy points in this one. Then Donovan Mitchell right there, scoring 21 points in the game and 34. I do have the highlights of this one, so maybe let's jump into those.
The middle of the floor out of Jared Allen. I'll take that on every defensive possession.
Sengun cross-court, Smith for 3, and he knocks it home. Jabari Smith put 2 on Mitchell again. Here's Hunter trying to get going from downtown, and that might get him sparked a little.
That's Hunter from downtown. Hunter is actually a very good long-range shooter.
I'm going to let everybody else eat first.
Wow.
And Hunter looks like
He's very good from deep.
Down 2 in a row.
Sengun doing his thing in the box. This is the first quarter.
Got a hand up, didn't matter. Sengun coming off a great summer.
Sengun, of course, dropped 28 in this game. That's Hunter right there. He always had potential, and it looks like he's coming through in Cleveland. Of course, he scored 25 right here in this game.
The way he's willing to attack.
Mobley with the turnaround knocks down his second field goal.
Mowgli got 18 in the game, of course. So then skip to the second quarter.
Houston still up double digits. Adams out to Shepard. Snakes the screen. Reed Shepard in full effect.
Reed Shepard scored 12 in this game.
He's back up to 13. Hunter, good tonight defense on Shepard. Holiday got to the rim, finishing with the lefty lane.
That's Jules Holiday's brother. He scored 18, a decent contribution in the game. Mowgli right there with a dunk. Oh, it's not Mowgli, sorry. That's Durant. Durant is actually at home in this team. Scored 20 in this one.
He's got 5
So we're going to, that's DeAndre from range. Tomlin made 10 points in this one.
Playing at the Rucker up on 155th Street in New York.
KD from deep, basket.
And Tomlin and Jabari Smith Jr. having words, having an impassioned conversation. Look here on the entire sequence. Well, words aren't supposed to be able to hurt you. Hunter, partially blocked by Adams. Thompson on the run.
It's a main Thompson with a fast break. 1-2 Euro basket.
Boy, just can put so much pressure. Confident on the catch, ready to go.
So I'm skipping on to the third quarter. The Houston Rockets managed to maintain their lead all through and through, and of course won the game. So there's not much here.
Porter Jr. off glass, got it to fall.
Just keep getting those big men having to defend.
That was not a possession you would put on display anywhere. Ball, plenty of time, lines up the seams.
That's Lonzo Ball. Lonzo managed to score 7 in this game.
The lob to Capella off a great dime by
5 for 8.
the lob to Capella to hurt you. Hunter partially blocked by Adams. Thompson on the run with KD. Ball back defensively. Thompson on the slow step layup.
Boy, just can put so much pressure. Confident on the catch, ready to go. I know there's some natural tendencies to be up and down.
Oh, Allen turned up the base. 10.
It's over Sengun right there.
Sengun averaging over 30 per game on the season. Durant, low block, light work. Hunter guarded by Smith, back out.
That's Lonzo Ball, still got it. So we're going to skip to the fourth quarter.
If nothing else, he's Holiday looking for an answer and does.
Other instance, Mark, where a missed layup on one end leads to one on the other.
Sweeping hook. Boy, had that in the bag, but in and around the key, isn't he, Joyce?
Well, I tell you, when the defense can't load up to him and he can lurk around, look out.
And from deep.
Holiday looking for an answer and does.
Other instance, Mark, where a missed layup on one end leads to one on the other.
Of course, this is the fourth quarter, but you can clearly see that Houston Rockets did not relinquish their lead.
Shepard over Wade. Tough bucket.
Closing.
Donovan Mitchell
spins, pulls,
basket.
2-point game.
This is 5 minutes on the clock. It's just a 2-point game, but it's going to go away. Remember, a flurry of threes in the final 5 minutes are enough. Just you watch and see. That was the first three from Jabari Smith.
Houston with another opportunity. Smith had it knocked away right to Sengun.
That's KD mid-range. Another 3. Those are daggers. Those are daggers, and that's how Golden State Warriors actually normally wins their games. Curry just shoots threes and then overwhelms the team. And it's the same thing Houston Rockets are doing right here. Amen Thompson.
Slick finish.
How good is that?
This is 1 minute on the clock. DeAndre Hunter tried to come back, but it was too little, too late.
Sengun drives it, got him airborne, put him on a flight. Is it good enough?
Well, if you're asking me, are they on the level of OKC or Denver, I'm going to say not yet. But I am excited.
All right, so that's how that game ended. Of course, the Houston Rockets took that one home, and of course managed to bag the points in this one. against Cleveland right there. The game ended 114 to 104 to Houston Rockets, which saw them actually Houston Rockets, that gave them Houston Rockets, just trying to pull up the analytics right here. So the Rockets in the West. In the West, here we are. The Rockets actually are now up to third place. They are 10-3, so they are doing well, as you can see right there after that win. Of course, just trailing Denver Nuggets and Oklahoma City Thunders, as you can see right there. Then, of course, right after that, we had the Charlotte Hornets taking on Indiana Pacers, and of course Indiana Pacers managed to win that one, scoring 118 to 127. Of course, Konapo continues to be a revelation. He's up to 6.6 million in his salary, so if you can get him, please do. He's worth it. 50 fantasy points right there, scoring 28, 8 rebounds and 7 assists for Konapo right there for the Charlotte Hornets, but it wasn't enough. LaMelo Ball right there is back on his feet, scoring 18 points, and of course one shy of a double-double, getting 9 assists in the game. 49 fantasy points right there for him. Mikal Bridges always there, contributing consistently, managed to get 25 points in the game, and of course 43. Then on the other side, Mathurin leading the way. Mathurin is back. He has been away for a long while, but he's one of those good, consistent players that I would encourage you to have in your squad if you can afford him. 24 points right there in the game, and a double-double, sorry, with 11 rebounds, 43 points right there. Pascal Siakam, ever present and consistent, 22 points in the game, scoring 46 right there. Then, of course, the third game of the night was Toronto Raptors taking on the 76ers. Now, the 76ers are a bit struggling. They actually dropped. 76ers moved from the top 5. They are currently languishing. Let me just show you the analytics. They're currently languishing in 8th place. They are 18-6, which is risky. They are tiddling around, dropping out of the play-in tournament positions right there. So they need to get up. And of course, after this game also, we saw OKC's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, previous MVP, surpassing Tyrese Maxey in the average point score, total points scored, of course, which is he has 31.9, because in the game he actually only managed 24. I think it's been a while since he scored below 30 points in a game. Then, of course, Shai surpassed him, who is currently at 32.0. Then Luka Doncic still leading the way with 34.6 right there. Giannis Antetokounmpo struggling with injuries. He's in 4th place, 31.6. Larry Markkinen actually won up. He was below Donovan Mitchell, but after the games, he's now in 5th place at 30.6. Donovan Mitchell is in 6th place at 30.2, and Luka Doncic in 7th place at okay, just to wrap up the top 10 at 29.1. Then Austin Reeves in 8th place, 28.1. Jalen Brunson, 28.0. And Steph Curry, after those, I think there were 2 or 3 40-point plus games that he had, is here at 27.9. Stephen Curry. Okay, so of course we have some highlights from the 76ers game. Just have to pull those up. Just hold on.
The middle of the floor out of Jared Allen. That's
Sixers serve now after that one as Jakob Poeltl puts it up and in. Trying to cross over Ingram. Bounces out to Barlow. Edwards into the paint. Good for two.
Went to the strong. All you can do with Brandon is make him take difficult shots. That time it was a fadeaway going from left to right. Good job by Justin.
Oh, Maxey hitting the brakes and hitting the three on Emmanuel quickly.
Able to create that separation quickly on his heels.
A couple of Kentucky teammates going toe-to-toe there. Usually performs well from that wing spot. Leaves that one short.
Yeah, he likes that left wing in particular. Nice
And
pass.
a no look from RJ. You called it. Great pass from Barrett down to Poeltl.
Running.
Tyrese had his career high from three in Toronto a couple of years ago. Ingram answering right back for the Raps.
Penetration, collapsing the defense.
Yeah, maybe some frustration at his guys, allowing
multiple,
so many attempts. And another no-look pass to Poeltl. This one from Scotty Barnes. This is Scotty Barnes over Dominic Barlow. His fourth season in the NBA. Sixers happy to have him. Happy to have this guy too. Andre Drummond spinning on the baseline, just left it short.
Poeltl challenging that attempt.
So this is the first quarter.
Quickly, very deliberate. Dudes, Quentin Grimes into the contest. So good defensively on James Harden. On Monday, we'll get back to that. 3-on-2. Edwards, good
Nice
jump stop. Good jump stop, James. For two.
The Omian coach.
7 from 3 on the season, especially loving that corner three.
Poeltl's like, nah, I'm not closing out. You can have that one.
Ingram spinning and swishing a pretty mid-range. Quickly. Nice little breakup of that pass. And Barnes.
These two actually playing well. RJ and Barnes.
A little bit off the mark.
Playing well together.
Raptors have turned those into 14 points so far. BJ dribbled it off his knee. 3-on-2 for Toronto. Ingram, top of the key, a long two. That is.
Yeah, I think they saw him getting healthy over the summer. We're encouraged by that, and they just figured we want him here for a while.
Good defense by Edwards. The steal. Let's go!
That's the rookie of the year.
He's electric.
VJ.
My goodness.
Let's make that happen. Quickly, had to get it off quick because the shot clock was winding down. Great hands by Edgecombe. Tyrese Maxey from downtown. Parents loving it. Sixers back in front. You always hear communicate on defense, right? Even if you're just telling your teammate what to do.
Amen.
Here he goes on the offensive end. Edgecombe. Nicely done by the
Protagonists. They came really close to upsetting some people.
I like that protagonist. Didn't like the turnover by the Sixers.
Good interior passing.
Yeah, because it led to a lot of this in the first quarter. Again, the Sixers had 25 made field goals so far tonight.
And they really haven't shot the ball well from long range. They're 2 of 15, but they've
That's VJ Edgecombe.
VJ knocking down a 3. Yeah,
This is the third quarter.
Appreciate how loud it was in here for some poultry, though.
Yeah.
The people really get up on their feet.
Wasn't yet
Great pass.
far off.
A drum solo.
That's
Meanwhile, my
Drummond.
brain has a lot of fun things planned that they wouldn't let you do.
Photo.
So what would you
The
do with
fake
these
right there.
scooters? Quickly connects from outside.
I would.
That's quickly.
In the bonus.
Quickly had 18 in this
In
game.
this third quarter.
Then Quentin Grimes from range.
His feet look underneath him. He looks
Grimes at
comfortable
21.
and set.
Speaking
That's
of
RJ
comfortable
Barrett.
and set, Barrett for 3.
Yeah, he's
Barrett's
come a long
22
way with
in this game.
So, just really working on that
That's
shot.
Tyrese
He's 25
Maxey.
years old is RJ. Largest lead of the night for Toronto. Barlow from the corner. Poeltl. So do the Sixers. Down 9 right now, 82-73.
Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey helping in. They're down 10 multiple
Okay, so
times.
moving into the fourth.
And Jabari made the most of that one.
The 3, that's a dagger.
Wide open. Can't allow that.
Because once those threes in the
Got 20.
fourth,
Ingram's got 20 as well.
they still had time, but of course, Quentin Grimes
Grimes with a fake.
one
And
back.
a
That should
finish.
have been an and one.
Grimes the driving kick. Gets it back.
VJ Edgecombe managed to
Grimes
scored 21 points in this game. Grimes as well, 21 as well.
So what they did Monday against the Clippers. Ingram looks like must have.
The Raptors that led to those points. Hopefully they can get that going. We will see you post game, guys.
All right, you too. Sixers, as you mentioned. Shades
So
of
this is,
Monday
of course,
against the Clippers.
the last 3 minutes. Those daggers, the fourth quarter threes are really daggers.
So far.
That's a mismatch.
Well, he did
That's
everything
a
but finish the
mismatch.
shots, and then nobody picked up the loose ball.
Burns managed, of course, to score just 16 in this
Four
one.
on the shot clock with 3. That one off, gets the offensive rebound. No, he didn't.
Quentin Grimes,
Stuffs
basket.
it down. We got a 4-point game.
It was a 4-point game with just 1 minute on the clock.
Quickly.
That's a dagger.
Little screen, and he swishes it.
Drained that one too.
That's quickly Emmanuel.
Long distance, maybe.
Wanted to come back in this one.
Stay with us.
The double
Post-game
team,
line presented by
Randle.
Gear Auto Insurance.
That was it for sure. They just couldn't make it back into the game. So that's how that ended. Of course, 76ers losing that one. And of course, it will cost them in the long run. Then, of course, right after that, we had Golden State Warriors. They lost that game to the Miami Heat. It was a close one. We shall have a couple of 14 points. Of course, they lost it by 14 points. Again, Norman Powell, Mr. Consistent. He's actually a very, very good signing for the Miami Heat. Managed to accumulate 40 fantasy points and 25 points scored in the game for himself right there. As you can see, we have some of the highlights of this one. Stephen Curry, he had that knock, you remember, he didn't feature in this one. So yeah, the Golden State Warriors, of course, ended up losing that one. Some of the highlights of that game, just switching. Remember, this boy came from Golden State Warriors. That's Andrew Wiggins. Managed to drop 17 points in the game tonight. That's Davian Mitchell. Had a quiet night. Davian Mitchell only managed 5 points in this one. That's Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins, 17 points in this game. That's Bam Adebayo showing range as well. Scored 20 points in this one. That's Norman Powell. Led the way for the Miami Heat, scoring 25 in the game.
Mark it down, 5:20. Quite the story for Pat Spencer. His younger brother Cam plays for Memphis.
So that was the first quarter. So let's go into the second quarter.
Deflected, Ware hooks it home. Somehow that ball comes down with a defensive boot. Pushing tempo. Larson knocks it down. Really good delivery by Fontecchio. 3-on-2. Missing from 3, Jackson Davis. That man's got 6 rebounds already. Heel. Open is
Podziemski led the way for the Golden State Warriors, scoring 20 in the game. Nice steal right there by Buddy Hield.
4-point game. Buddy Hield for 3. Well, Hield has tripled twice. He's got 10 points off their bench, and we got up to 2 Golden State run. Bam underneath with the left. He puts it down.
Okay, so crossing into the second half is the third quarter. They actually pushed them till the edge. Again, you see most of the games in the NBA actually being decided in the fourth quarter. That's Spencer. Post with a corner 3. It's just a 1-point game at this point in the third. Norman Powell, mid-range.
State, by the way, with 15 offensive rebounds. There's a triple by Post and up the 11th Heat tournament. Santos.
So we're crossing into the fourth.
Another snappy assist from Pat Spencer. He'd have been outscored 29-20 in the quarter. Backdoor cut. Wiggins straight 2. Steve Kerr had
This is the fourth.
critical and some insightful thoughts on the current state of the NBA scheduling. Ware driving in for the score. Boy, and Drew Smith took it away from Spencer. Kalel puts it in. Oh, the deft touch. But 9:25 left in the game. The Heat trying to ignite. Spencer, nice pass for Hield. He triples.
They're not going away. They're going to battle it right to the end, but
They're pushing back.
Difficult side for both teams. The Heaters 3 for 12 in the quarter. The Warriors 1 for 6.
And of course, without Jimmy Buckets and Steph Curry, it was always going to be an uphill climb for the Golden State Warriors. Remember, Jimmy Buckets also came from Miami. He said he had lost his. Wow, look at that. Norman Powell.
Dicing through the defense. We bobbled it right into the hands of Ben. 20 Golden State
Bam Adebayo. This is 5 minutes towards the end.
Powell. Got it. Plus a foul.
Wow, and one.
Fourth quarter time.
poorly and been so stagnant. It's one of their worst offensive games.
That's Norman Powell leading the way. Their new Jimmy Buckets.
16 left here in the fourth quarter. The Heat up 12.
So they lost it actually in the fourth. In the fourth is where it ran away from them. Golden State Warriors, I mean. That's Pojenski. Pojenski dropped 20 in this one, but it wasn't enough to push his team.
Spencer. Oh, what a great pass. That's a great pass. 11th assist for Spencer. Powell and Adebayo show here in the fourth quarter. Miami will go to 4-3 against the West.
Now, of course, the time is out. They can't come back. Final dagger, basket. Norman Powell right there.
Fourth quarter for him. The 7-1 on the home court.
All right, so that was it really.
A meaningful meeting in midcourt.
Now, of course, it ended 96 to 110, and of course, they lost that one. Golden State Warriors lost that one. Bam Adebayo doing their thing, 20 points, 42 fantasy points right there. Norman Powell 40, like we said earlier on. Pojenski 32 fantasy points right there. Then, of course, we had the Washington Wizards taking on Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves came up top. Julius Randle right there, racking them up. 42 points, right? 54 points right there, as you can see, scoring 32 in the game and a double-double, 10 rebounds for himself. Naz Reid, long-range sharpshooter, scoring 44 points, scoring 44 fantasy points, and scoring 28 points right there. Then, of course, Anthony Edwards right there, scoring, racking up 33 fantasy points, scoring 18 in the game. Then on the other side, George Keyshawn, that's my man. He's actually on my team, giving me 50 fantasy points in this one. He scored 23, 7 rebounds and 7 assists, which is a very good contribution. CJ McCollum right there, not worth it. 24. I wouldn't advise you guys to get him. He's also not consistent. So that's how the Washington Wizards lost that one to Minnesota Timberwolves, 109 to 120. Then came the MVP's game. The Joker scoring 28 points in the game and a triple-double, 11 rebounds and 12 assists. For the big man right there, a total of 63 fantasy points. Then Peyton Watson out of nowhere, racking up 56 points. Wow, this is a rare one. This is a rare one, guys. Don't go buying him. He just had one of those games, scoring 32 points and of course 12 rebounds for himself. Wow, that's rare. Jamal Murray trying to be consistent this season, but let's hope he can be consistent and push the team all the way, scoring 16 in this one and 8 assists for himself. And then Cam Johnson trying to get online. He's a bit, he has not yet really gotten his playing boots under him and shooting hands on him. Scoring 30 fantasy points and of course 14 in the game. He needs to improve. Valanciunas right there, scoring 21 fantasy points, 14 in the game. I do have some highlights here that will showcase what Nikola Jokic did on the night. Just bring them up for you shortly. Just hold on. I'm just trying to make sure my machine is doing all right so that we can load those highlights up for you.
Najee got his hand in. Give it to Jokic. Jokic over to Murray. Got a clean look for three, and he nails it. And a 17-2 run here. Jokic is going to take a three from the top of the key and knocks it. Give it over to Bruce Brown. And Jokic going to take another three. No. Barrels by Messi. Slow rolls it, puts it in.
He's going to be with you for a while. And then a couple shots they make, they get hot, and then all of a sudden you struggle.
Down the middle to Jokic. Jokic drops it in against Messi. Jokic going to work, slow rolls it inside in the left hand. Holy Hawkins. And that's some great team defense. Long pass out to Brown. He'll ride it home. Yeehaw! Into Jokic. Watson. Got it. Peyton Watson is there. Nuggets again a reset here.
Peyton Watson had a game and a half.
Cam into Jokic. Down the middle to Cam Johnson, who lays it in. He's learned his lessons well early, Scott. Give it to Jokic. Cut to Sadiq Bey on Murray now. Murray around everybody. Back to Jokic. Jokic pulls the trigger and drops it in.
It's that little fake. He's trying to get Queen to bite.
6 seconds. Murray trapped. Give it to Jokic. Jokic to Watson, and Watson puts it away just in the nick of time. This is assist number 7, and he spots Watson. High post Jokic. Back to Jokic. Jokic one-hander. Oh, and he banks it in.
They were grabbing his left hand, and he somehow...
Well, they did grab it. I think Najee was up high, couldn't get it. But he kept it alive. Back cut, Johnson. Nicely done. High post to Jokic. They're going to run the split again. Jokic against Queen. Jokic over Queen. Got it again. Nikola Jokic. Jokic now. Jokic on the move. Put it up, no. Tip it up, no. Still with it, and Jokic staying alive. Down goes Alvarado. Out to Jokic. He sets. He fires. He gets the triple. Zion has been quiet. Swing back. Nuggets get in there. Bruce Brown off to the races. Cowboy up. Well, the Nuggets 105-93. 12-point lead. Jokic back in. Good minutes for Valanciunas. Now Bruce Brown is away. Brown is having and J.J. Barea flanking.
Mike Mosher there by J.J.
Behind the back, Watson throws it down.
Well, the best assist in the game gets the best layup of the game, doesn't it?
What a night for Peyton Watson.
He bounced past that before Peyton broke the free throw line.
I need not add anything. I just decided to let the man speak for himself on the court. He is awesome. That's Nikola Jokic, the MVP. He is leading the way and should win it this time round. I just didn't have to make a case for him. The game speaks for itself. So, of course, he helped Denver Nuggets win that one. 125 to 118 of the New Orleans Pelicans. Of course, Zion Williams returned Yeah, this was his first game after his injury, scoring 14, had a quiet one. Like we said, Peyton Watson led the way right there. Then, of course, after that, we had Sacramento Kings taking on Oklahoma City Thunders. Schroeder doing his thing right there, scoring 32 fantasy points. Then, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 53 fantasy points, scoring 33 in the game. I have some highlights of that as well. Just hold on, just loading them. Yeah, that was the game right there, as you can see.
You still have to respect him a lot. He's such a terrific shooter. Terrific pass. Brooke.
Thought about the mid-range instead. Wanted to go outside. It's Achua. Kept that pivot foot down. Holmgren right there, and somehow he kept the foot down and still.
This is the first quarter.
Once again, just passing guys open.
So many options in that soft spot. And there's another two for Schroeder, this time on the baseline. Holmgren to spin, back outside, Cason Wallace. No, Hartenstein, the long rebound. Wallace take two from the corner. That time he's good. Nice rebound by Hartenstein, who's already gobbling them up here in this first half, up to 6. Skip pass over to Schroeder, way too much room, and he makes the Thunder pay. And the offensive player initiates the contact.
It's a second call the Kings have got. How about that? You knew that was
Achua back the other way and somehow zigzagging his way up the floor.
player.
DeRozan here. Back to the basket, and how about Caruso? Like he so often does, got a hand on it now on the run, and he lays it up and in.
These guys, they really get along, folks.
Such great camaraderie.
All right, so crossing into the second quarter, the second half, sorry.
Two for Sacramento. And Hartenstein did just enough there to affect the shot. Achua never quite had the lead. Dort open, count the three.
Thanks for reminding me of that.
I was waiting for it. Come on, I was waiting for it. Oh, and Holmgren inside. Nobody there to stop him. He's got the two-handed stuff. Trying to get something going instead. The kick, the shot, just to beat the shot clock by DeRozan. And Shai trying to make his move. Takes a little bump and plays through the contact. Everything going right for SGA. Plus the feed. And there is the foul. They're trying to get to DeRozan. Double team. Gets through it. And DeRozan still able to score with point. Thunder just have not been able to buy a three-point basket. 6 out of 30. Holmgren with size. Bounces off a Monk. That is going to be a goaltend. Caruso right up on DeRozan. Totally attached DeRozan. And still able to get it up and in.
This is the fourth.
And there's a turnover.
Just to skip ahead.
Trying to get by, got clipped, and then a no look over the
They tried to hang in there, Sacramento.
Ball back out to the perimeter. It is Monk. Gets the feet behind the three-point line and drains a triple as Monk now into double digits. His shot, no good. Post player. And Schroeder's got his head up for a second score. Monk off the catch. And just like that, it is back-to-back threes by Sacramento as the kick. Hartenstein rips it away. The kick out. Dort again. And Dort again! See, Dort has made 4 consecutive, Michael. 2 of those big threes. As SGA going to work. Mid-post shot over another mid-post player. And Schroeder's got his head up for Sacramento. Schroeder, the speed and the score. That was a as Mitchell.
Schroeder had a game, 21 points in this one. Wow, Luke Dort 14 in this one, but from range he was shooting like crazy. Danny Avdija. Oh, sorry, that's not. He looked like Danny Avdija. It's not Danny, sorry. It was Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren dropped 21. That's AJ Mitchell losing the ball. So that was it. They won that one, of course, and as you can see right here, that gives them 15-1. They have won 15 games and lost just a single game. OKC, they are too strong for the NBA. They have strength in depth. I don't think there's a team that will win more games than them, but I'm sure there are teams that will give them a run for their money. So then, of course, came the New York Knicks, Dallas, Cooper Flag and company. Cooper Flag didn't feature in this one. I think he's out with an injury. Then, of course, Russell leading the way, scoring 23 in this one, 45 fantasy points for himself. Jalen Brunson is back after missing 2 games, scored 47 in this one, 47 fantasy points, and, of course, 28 points in this one. Then Kyle Anthony Towns dropping 50 fantasy points, dropping 18 at a double-double, 14 rebounds. I think I do have highlights of that one.
The ball in his hands for the first time. It was Vučević with the put-away 3 in Denver the other night.
Now here they are playing against. Oh wait, sorry. These are swapped up. No, these are not the highlights. I want to show you.
In Sacramento back on November 7th.
Okay. I thought I had them.
The ball in his hand.
Seems I have 2 highlights loaded. Just hold on a moment. Here we go.
Thompson lines it up. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Williams almost has another. Lively has it blocked by Robinson. Knicks, meanwhile, again.
So this is the first half.
This is the second game of a 5-game road trip. But still
now, of course, this one wasn't.
Able to connect. And here's D'Angelo Russell.
It was actually close because the difference was just 2 points. D'Lo had a good game. Managed to get 23 in this one. And also Najee Marshall scoring 23 as well. That's Klay Thompson. Klay dropped 13 points in this one. So this is the first half.
Had to get comfortable with it. It's been a bit of a struggle at first, but Towns is certainly easing into that. And when you see
2 teams now combined 7 for 27. All right, this time takes the 3 and rattles it in. No hesitation there.
That's why you take that first shot. You want the first floater, especially.
Hardy's in the game, throws it to Russell. Stolen by Hart, but Washington takes it right back. Marshall wide open, another 3.
That was a shot by their standards.
hey, listen, it is what it is.
That was a shot.
I'm just going off the raw numbers, Rich.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns and goes down hard. Gafford moves a good rim protector. Didn't stand a chance there. And it's remaining here in the opening quarter. Russell searching. Hardy. That 3 is good. He had a good game the other night.
It looked like,
all right, moving into the second quarter.
Are playing some really good defense. Bridges pulls up, jump shot, got it.
And that's the rare mid-range shot for the Knicks tonight. It's either been 3-point shots or attacking the rim.
Gafford got hit by Brunson, still knocked it in, and a chance for a 3-point play from Gafford. Brunson goes inside, blocking foul, count it, and 1. Hardy not happy. Brunson's got a chance for the 3-point play. Thompson chasing Brunson. Brunson pulls up just inside the arc. Jumper's good, and he's got 12 points. So Way finds Towns. Nice pick and roll, and the slam. Karl Anthony Towns with authority, and the game is tied. Bridges amongst the leaders in the NBA in steals per game. He's been on a tear recently on the defensive end. Marshall against Yabusele. Gets inside, tough shot. It's good, and a foul. Najee Marshall fired up.
They've had an uncommon shooting night from the 3-point line.
Najee, of course, dropped 23 as well.
Williams throws it up. That's his first.
I think all 4 of those have been trail.
Now, of course, Dallas did rally in this one. Was just not there for them. But I think this is the best game they've played so far.
Bridges the handoff with Robinson, finds some room. Tough shot over Lively, knocks it down. He's 6 of 8 from the field. He's got 13. Shoots, comes up short. Washington goes right at Towns. Williams is going to try another 3, and boy, that's got to feel good for the young man. He has struggled mightily.
So much, 3rd in the league in attempts, 2nd in makes, and they can't buy one tonight.
Towns threw it ahead beautifully to Brunson. Stops trying to draw some contact, lays it up and in. Lively did a good job not fouling. Josh Hart with his 7th rebound. Towns tries a 3. That's good. First 3-pointer of the game for Towns. He was 0 for 4. 2. As Lively sits down. Thompson finds some room, lets it fly, and nails the 3-pointer.
He doesn't have the same quickness, but he still has that same jump shot.
Speaking of good same jump shot, Jalen Brunson missed the last 2 games, but playing as an opponent in this building as Brunson knocks down the shot. 1 year he didn't play, and he lost the other 2 games despite. That was Josh Hart in a nutshell.
This is in the 3rd. We're going to skip to the final quarter, which is the 4th quarter.
Gafford to Williams. Williams uses the screen. Nice pass to Christie, a contested 3. It's good.
That's Christie, the acquisition from LA. Jalen Brunson from deep. Oh wait, that was McBride. That's Bridges. Bridges dropped 16 in the game. Double teaming Brunson. Hart is free. Basket. 16 for Josh Hart in this game. So this is the final 5 minutes. And the difference is just 1 point. Dallas with the lead. So 3-point lead right here. 3 minutes on the clock. Catch and shoot for Mikal Bridges. That's Brunson. Shamet. Basket. And now it's tied.
Christie fights over the screen. Does it again. Brunson. Nice pass
Hart.
inside. Hart. Couple of fakes left. The layup won't go. Gets his rebound. Back to Shamet. Tries another.
Shamet. That's a dagger. Seconds on the clock. 4th quarter dagger from Shamet.
Thompson comes off the screen.
Clay Thompson. They want a dagger as well. That's a near ball. Just 3 seconds on the clock. Basket and 1. What? They waved it off. No way. Wow. That was a close one. Wow. Dallas nearly won that one. They really did deserve it. I just really feel sorry for them because among the teams that really should be somewhere, they are not among. They're actually languishing at the bottom, as you can see right there. 13. They are 13th in the Western Conference. They are 4-12. They have just won 4 games out of 12. It's a sad predicament for them. But that's how the game is played. And of course, finally, we had Chicago Bulls taking on Portland Trail Blazers. Chicago Bulls, this was also another close one, as you can see right there. Vučević, 27 points in this one. Kobe White is back and is hot. Guys, get Kobe White while he's still cheap. He's 12, but I do believe he's a very good player that will contribute highly. Scored 25 in this one, 46 points right there for you. Danny Avdija, Mr. Consistent as well, scoring 74. Can you guess who the player of the day was, guys? 74 in this one, 32 points, of course, in the game, 11 rebounds. He had a triple-double and 11 assists right there for Avdija. Then Jeremy Grant, 50 points, scoring 33 points in the game, one shy of a double-double with just 9 rebounds in this one. So I do have the highlights of this one. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, the one's actually loaded earlier. Here we are.
It was Vučević with the put-away 3 in Denver the other night. He's on the roll with Mathurin, and the first basket to Vučević.
Get Vučević going early. Get him.
Oh, good hands for Portland. The takeaway for CD Sissoko, making his first NBA start tonight because of all the injuries for Portland. Clinging from outside. He's got the first 5. Denver that they won, led by 18 and 12 in that game and held on and won. And Portland with a hot start. Their defensive specialist from 3.
Remember, Portland Trail Blazers is the only team that has beaten OKC this season. So they are a very, very serious threat. Of course, they have their best player in Danny Avdija, who is doing so well.
All 5 for the Bulls off of his late game heroics last night. 3 rattles down. The contest was there, but Jeremy Grant in down by 5. And here is Grant, Giddy, chesting him, and to the other side of the rim, it bounces home. Here's Williams looking for guys running with him. Giddy out for a Vučević triple, and he rains in another.
They have their 2 players.
Dalen Terry, who just checked in and hit it out.
Actually, they are 3 now. Actually, with now Kobe White back, I think they have a very, very good chance. Josh Giddy, Danny Avdija, and Josh Giddy and Kobe White. Those are the 2 good players. Vercelli is also there, but it's just not consistent. But Vučević is the 3rd one right there. If he can shoot from long range, that's Danny Avdija right there. Long range sharpshooter. Hunter. That's Kobe White right there. Very good handles. He can shoot as well.
Sticks tries another 3, and that pops down. Smith staying right with them, and Hansen all the way in for 2.
He thought he got fouled. I'm telling you, he got
from outside again. The Bulls defend with a half minute to go in this first. Here's Yang in tight, no. Offensive rebound. It's been a story of this first quarter, and the 3 goes for Grant.
Well, you wonder how many
That's Jeremy Grant. So this is the first quarter.
5 to play in this quarter. White.
Kobe, nice stop baskets. Flybys.
Be patient in this zone. Just be patient.
Wow, high above the board.
They have an advantage right here. Running the floor with these guys. Clinton can't keep up with the smaller Bulls.
Kobe, wide open left.
Solves Kobe.
All right, so this is the second quarter.
Giving it open lane. Excellent vision for the
Mavs.
The game is go back in there and challenge Klingon. He can't.
Danny Avdija crossing over.
Vučević with a couple of 2-point field goals already. Avdija scoops it up and down. Dalen's Wildcats beat UConn tonight. He went in against the Husky Klingon for that and won.
It's a simple game.
Vučević inside.
It's a simple.
Terry with the good defense. Kamara at 3. Way off. Klingon. Offensive rebound. Kamara couldn't handle the catch, but he puts it down.
So as a close one, it's just there's no separation. Just a nice steal right there.
Dalen Terry lift off.
And that's the one thing right there with Dalen Terry every night, because he's durable. He's a durable kid. He's not missing games. So all these other guys, Shaden Sharp and all these guys.
Kobe White and 1.
Oh, strong move, Sub-Zero, getting the weight room. That
top score for Portland. It all came crashing down. Terry almost got there. 2 minutes of the first half.
It's a big 3.
3 for 8 from 3 for Kobe in his debut.
This is of course the second quarter.
Sissoko finally hits one from out there.
You got to make.
Well, Murray couldn't believe it. Agonizing over the miss. The Bulls try to take advantage of numbers.
Vučević from range.
So let's see if this starting group that's back out there can start fast. And Isaac Okoro does.
Yeah, he needed to score.
Attic answer right away.
Now this is the third quarter.
For the second half.
Boy, getting nervous there.
Giddy, ball fake.
Giddy Josh was last night's player of the day, of the night.
Now inside, single digits. Strand knocks it in.
Josh Giddey, no one is stepping up. Really? Guys, he can...
Anyway, Bulls ball, final minute of the third. 4 on the shot clock for Kobe.
Wow, from deep. Wow. Kobe White, very, very good player, guys. If you can get him, get him. It's good.
It's knocked out. It's deep enough to hit him with a shrug against the Blazers.
All by himself.
Say 30-point Bulls lead. They win the tip. End of the quarter.
That's 13 points. Now the Bulls are pulling away right here. This is in the fourth quarter. All by himself. Basket.
Wow. There's a turnover. Get out wide.
That's Kobe White. Basket.
Showtime Bulls there.
So they had to call a timeout here just to recombobulate themselves. And because they still had a shout, because remember this is the NBA. It's not over until it's over. So the Bulls had a runaway. That's, wow, nice lob right there for the Sumo. Now, of course, Portland Trail Blazers are going to rally. That's an assist by Danny Avdija. That's Danny with the ball. They are now starting to rally. That's Danny. They're cutting down into that lead that they had accumulated. Danny from range, basket. Timeout. They had to call a timeout. Now this is just 10 points, as you can see right here. They're cutting into that lead that the Bulls had accumulated. Danny Avdija leading the way. Basket. Remember, Danny had a triple-double in this one. That's Danny right there. Basket. And now it's just 4 points.
It's a follow for Murray and 2 more.
It's about toughness now. You got
3 points now.
Flashes into Klingon off the pump and a good move. And now Portland looks to run off the
Danny Avdija.
Good catch and
Basket.
Danny
Avdija from range. Basket. It was a Danny Avdija show. This is just under a minute to the end. And one right there. They did rally. They actually did rally. Portland Trail Blazers.
Ball fake into Kobe. Checked by Avdija. Down to 5. Down to 4. Game on the line. Right.
Remember, they have the lead.
He ducks under. Vuce for the win.
Vučević right at the end. Wow. Wow. Let's see that again.
A pull-up 3. Got it.
7.2. Ball fake into Kobe. Checked by Avdija. Down to 5. Down to 4. Game on the line right here. He takes Murray. He ducks under. Vuce for the win.
Vucci Main.
Put some respect on Vucci Main's name.
Put some respect on Vucci Main's name right there. You saw right at the end right there. Managed to pull back the game for the Chicago Bulls. But of course, you have to give the props to Danny Avdija and company. They rallied from that huge range that the Bulls had built up. And of course, came back to lose it just at the end with the final shot from Vučević. Vučević scoring 27 in this one, 45 fantasy points. So you can guess who the player of the night was, and of course it's none other than Danny Avdija, who tried to lead the way for the Portland Trail Blazers, but unfortunately fell short, scoring 32 points in this one, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 block, 2 steals, 47 fantasy points right there for him. Unfortunately, they lost the game just by a single point with the last Vucci Main shot from Vučević. And of course, when you see his numbers, he's averaging 25.9 points per game and 6.7 rebounds per game and 5.2 assists per game. So that's the player of the night, guys. The video has gone on for far too long. I am going to sign out from here. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow and all the best with your squads. Peace out.